Well, a man accused of killing his girlfriend and 3 children last Wednesday night made his first court appearance this morning. Jackson walked into court with several sheriff's deputies surrounding him. There was no testimony, and the hearing was scheduled for next Friday, July 26th at 9 a.m. Public defender Jose Guzman will be representing Jackson's case. Right now, he's being held without bond on 4 counts of murder. The deadly stabbings happened at the Elizabeth Canty Apartments in South Columbus. Police were called to the scene just before 9 Wednesday night. Here's a look at those victims. 29-year-old Jerica Spellman, her 3-year-old son King, her 1-year-old daughter Kensley, and her 1-month-old daughter Kristen was also killed. Police have not yet released any motive for the stabbing.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again. Hit you with a video. Now, I hope you all had a very good day, a very good evening. Now, I have another story right here, which is kind of like an update also to a story that's recently been making headlines out of Georgia by way of South Columbus, where we have a mom and her 3 young children were viciously killed by her live-in boyfriend. And this is what I have to say right here. A lot of people get mad at me when I talk about these live-in boyfriends and these live-in girlfriends. If you're a certain age, it's time to stop the live-in boyfriends. Either that's going to be your husband, or that's going to be your damn wife, or that's going to be just a, well, I ain't going to say that part, but you got to stop with the live-in boyfriend and live-in girlfriends. And also, all these videos I've been doing about domestic violence and stuff, you would think that people would get the point by now that you cannot turn devil good. You cannot turn an evil person good. And number one, if somebody putting their hands on you and they whooping your ass, no matter if it's 10 times or one time is one time too damn many, like my mom used to say. You have to evaluate yourself. You have to sit up here and say, well, look, is this worth me staying in this relationship, whether I have kids or not? But it should be more important or imperative if you have children. Now, you take, for instance, Miss Jerica Spellman and her 3 children. Miss Jerica happened to be 29 years old, and her 3 children, a 3-year-old son named King, a 1-year-old daughter named Kensley, and also a 1-month-old daughter named Kristen, were all found dead, stabbed to death by none other than her live-in boyfriend. How in the hell, number one, you kill anybody, but then you kill the 3-year-old son, you kill the 1-year-old daughter, and then a 1-month-old, the baby didn't even last 29, 30 days on the earth, Lord. Like, damn. And how in the hell, you know, we have these little kids getting killed, and we have these old-ass bastards around here that just won't drop dead. You see what I'm saying? Ain't there something right here? That's life for you. But anyway, now, Miss Jerica Spellman, may she rest in peace, and my condolences goes out to all of her family members. But she kept calling the police on her boyfriend, Mr. Tremaine, whatever his damn name is, Jackson. I don't know how they be naming so many people, Tremaine, Trelane, all this other shit. But anyway, she called the police on him. The most recent was just May of this year. And then she called him July of last year. Now, it seemed like every 6 or 8 months, Jerica would get beat up by her boyfriend. So if you have a history of domestic violence and the guys keep putting his hand on you, why keep being with this person? Because it's going to lead to something else. And you could tell that this guy wasn't about nothing. And I'm not saying it just because the way he look or whatever. You can look at his whole damn demeanor. He look like a damn fool. But this is what a lot of people go for. And see, at the same time, you know, don't nobody ask to be killed and all that. I understand that, but sometimes we asking for the wrong thing. You feel me? We tend to gravitate toward a low-hanging fruit instead of trying to find somebody who's about something, to have something going on with their lives. We pick the lowest jokers out here in the damn streets, and that's what a lot of us do. Then when something happened, we looking shocked. Now, her boyfriend was already on probation, and he ended up doing this murder while being on probation. So first thing they did was got him on probation violation, which wouldn't even matter because the murder charge is going to override all that. So this is what happened when you're dealing with people who don't have shit to contribute to life, shit to contribute to no one, nothing but hate and pain. And this is the end result you get. I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go. Man with history of domestic violence stabs Georgia mom and her 3 young children to death at a Columbus home. And I'm telling you, when he gonna hit the penitentiary, but they gonna have to keep him in PC forever because you're gonna have guards and every damn body, including the warden, everybody trying to get a piece of that ass. And I mean literally a piece of that ass. They like break me off a piece of that Kit Kat, bar, Elizabeth County apartment where the quadruple murders took place. But we have a Mr. Trevane Jackson charged with the murder of his girlfriend, Jerica Spellman. And Jerica was a nice looking woman. She could have she could have did better than that. I don't give a damn if you have 3 kids or not. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you got 2 damn men. 3, you can work with 3 now, especially if the woman still want to give them work. Now, if she don't want to work, you can't work with that. You feel me? Because you got to take care of your own self and your children. But nice looking woman could have did better than that. You women, you got to take more pride in yourself. I know the pickings out here are slim. There ain't too many guys out here in this world that's about something, but damn it, be by yourself. Go get you a rabbit, a silver bullet, a dildo, or whatever, or get you a jump off that you go see him somewhere. Leave the kids out of it. You feel what I'm saying? If anybody gonna die, it'll be the grown people. The kids are innocent in this situation. Poor children. Now, Jerica Spellman and her 3 children at a South Columbus home. Now, a mom and her 3 small children have died after they were fatally stabbed inside their Georgia home overnight by the woman's common law partner. Common law is your ass stay together. So we consider y'all man and wife anyway. That's the way it used to be. And it's like that in a lot of states. Some states it's not. But Jerica Spellman, who happened to be 29 years old, you're old enough to know better. But I'm telling you, but when you know better, you got to do better. And her children, King Jackson, may he rest in peace, who happened to be 3 years old, Kinsley Jackson, 1 year old, and the 1-month-old Kristen Jackson, and all that hurt, the 3 to the 1-month-old, were killed in their South Columbus home within the Elizabeth County apartment complex Wednesday evening. And I couldn't stay in those Elizabeth County apartments. I would have to move the fuck away and stuff because I'll be seeing spirits and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, hell no. Maybe it might reach around and retch around like the old folks say and grab me. Officers received information to come into this area concerning possible individuals being deceased, said Major Hawk, and I'm not talking about Tony Hawk, of the Columbus Police Department after he told the news station, upon our arrival, the officers did find 4 individuals that are deceased. And you know, it's bad enough seeing anybody deceased. I don't want to see no grown person or old person, but to see the babies, though. The babies. It ain't their fault the mom was out here messing with a loser, a deadbeat. And if that make y'all mad, so the fuck what? You just got to be mad today because if that was your sister or your mom or somebody, you wouldn't give a damn then. But see, a lot of people don't want you to tell them the truth. And that's why I don't understand why a lot of them watch the damn channel if you don't want to hear the truth because you know what's going to come out my mouth. Anyway, arrested in the slayings was 27-year-old man, Trevane Brandon Jackson, not to get confused with Brandon T. Jackson, who was charged with 4 counts of murder of his girlfriend and 3 children. And I feel people like this, I mean, I understand that we live in a democracy, that type of society. But when people commit certain murders and you know damn well they did it, we ought to have a 1-hour expedition process. Well, like T.I. said, expeditiously. But we take them outside and we ain't got to tie shit around their eyes. You tie them to the damn to a pole, and you just have about 20 people lined up with rifles, ARs, submachine guns, pea shooters, slingshots, whatever, and you just peck the shit out their ass. You can get them just like that. We ain't got to waste no taxpayers' money and stuff, or none of that. Just go and get rid of them, because what the hell we gonna keep them around for? Now, police originally held Jackson on a probation violation. Now, this bastard out here on probation, they trying to give him a chance, but guess what he gonna do? He said, the hell with going to go sell some drugs and all this. I'm gonna go do the ultimate thing, commit murder. And then you go kill the #1 person who tried to help your broke ass. Ain't that something right there? Let's go and continue, because somebody get mad. I feel it. But anyway, this probation officer already was arrested him, and then they filed the murder charges against Mr. Jackson. He is scheduled to appear in Columbus Recorder's Court at 9 a.m. on Saturday. Damn, they got court on Saturday? Oh, they ain't playing with him. They must have heard my cry. But anyway, off note, authorities told of the Spellman and Jackson have been in a common law relationship for several years, on again and off again. And you would ask yourself, if you with somebody and you got these children, this bastard out here on probation and shit, catching probation violation, then he's whooping your ass every 6-7 months. Why are you with him? Why you with him? But see, when we tell people that, they get mad and say, well, you don't understand this, is that. I'm like this. I don't like pain. Maybe you like pain. Ain't that much love in the world for me. You feel what I'm saying? It's like the pastor out of Dallas, Bishop T.D. Jakes said, you got to have a gift of goodbye. You got to know when to let them go. You got to know when to let them walk. You see what I'm saying? Like that old Kenny Rogers song, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to walk away. And sometimes walking away is the hardest thing to do. But tell you this, when you walk away, you're going to be so glad. You're going to be so glad. You're like, well, I wasted all my damn time on that bastard. Let's finish up. The slayings follow Spellman previously filing a domestic violence report against Jackson. So I guess she had enough of this shit. I guess one of her homegirls must have gotten her ear and said, look, girl, you could do better than this. Look at him. He don't have no car. He don't have no money. He ain't about nothing, girl. You could do better than that. I got a cousin I'll hook you up with. They always got a cousin or somebody they can hook you up with. And you be wanting a cousin too, but you know one thing. This joker you got is crazy as hell. And you don't want nothing to happen to the cousin. But guess what? Something gonna happen to somebody. Now, the news reported Jackson being arrested on May the 17th, 2018, after police were called by Spellman. She kept calling the cops on this guy. And guess what? Each time, she let his sorry ass back in. The case was deferred in July of last year, pending Jackson attending anger management class, which means they put the case on hold, put it on backfire, on backlog, and we will drop this charge if you go to anger management classes, because evidently Miss Spellman didn't want to pursue the issue. You know how some of you all, I'm sure I'm talking to a few of you all, have somebody ever jumped on you and you done contacted the police or their PO or somebody or the DA and said, well, look, it was both our fault. I don't want that person to really get in trouble. So, take it easy on them. I'll accept some responsibility. Then they'll try to go easy on a person sometimes. That's what happened in this case. Because they wasn't really trying to throw his ass away. But sometimes it's better to throw that trash out when it starts stinking. Hello. Spellman told police at the time that he pushed her down. Jackson admitted to police to pushing her and said she hit her face on a table. So she's lying for this guy and stuff. She's lying for this guy. This guy, no matter if he's taking care of you, if he's in a mansion. I know it'd be hard to leave that mansion, them Rolls Royces and stuff. You might want to take her ass whooping or two more. But trust me, I don't care what you got. I'm not finna sit there and let nobody put their hands on me. Police said Spellman worked at a local nightclub while Jackson worked at a local car wash. You out there washing cars. Now, it's good you trying to get some employment because you're a convicted felon. I understand that. So it's good you doing that instead of slinging dope and robbery. But damn it, man. I mean, how you get yourself in that position to where you want to go home and kill the woman and then kill the kids? Like, how you do that after she kept saving you from the police? Sometimes you just got to hand them over to the police. They get mad there and say, you know what happened in slavery? Shit, we all know what happened in slavery, but slavery ain't got nothing to do with you whooping my ass today. Let's talk about that. Police said all 4 victims were found stabbed to death on the same pallet of blankets. Probably laid them all there beside each other. That would have been so sad. Imagine, that's why I couldn't be a police. Because number one, I've been and shot the shit out of somebody and stuff playing with my nerves. And then number two, I walk in there, I throw up everywhere. I lose all my lunch and breakfast and stuff. Imagine you walking there, you see the mama stretched out, the 3-year-old, the 1-year-old, and then a 1-month-old. My heart would have been just breaking and breaking and breaking, then it's gone. Now, the apartment had little, no furniture in there. Had little to no furniture. This is what they're saying. So, you mean to tell me you got all this energy to whoop my ass, but you ain't got no energy to go buy no bed? You ain't got no energy to go get us a nice TV? It's funny how they do that, right? But then they blame somebody else for all their problems and all this. But when most of the time, these same people cause their own problems. Now, the story said the apartment had little in the way of furnishings. That's just a nice way of saying they didn't have no damn furniture. You see what I'm saying? You ever walk to somebody's house, they ain't got shit but a damn table, a plastic table, and a plastic chair, and a little TV sitting on a box, that type of shit. But guess what they got plenty of? Liquor, plenty of that good weed, and also plenty of ass whooping and anger to go around. That's what happens. Now, in addition to the pallet, they didn't even have a damn floor. That's why they say they have a damn, they didn't have a damn bed, so that's why they say they had a pallet. Man, in addition to the pallet, there were 2 pieces of a sofa. They ain't say a sofa, they said just 2 pieces of a sofa, so we don't know what kind of sofa that was. Now, we are in the preliminary investigation stages trying to figure out what happened, Hawk said Wednesday evening. We'll be here pretty much for a long night. This is what happened right here. This is so sad that you have a guy. They're already struggling. It's 5 of them. Him, Jerica Spellman, and her 3 children. Now, they're in there struggling with no furniture in the house. The first thing you should do is get this dude out your house. Because number one, he's not providing nothing to your life. Even if he was the dad of your children. The point is, he's not providing anything in your life. He's not doing anything for those kids. Y'all sleeping on the floor in 2019, sleeping on the damn floor. And then he want to whoop your ass and beat on you? Hell no. I mean, how much you going to take? The next thing was death or be out there on the streets and he's still whooping your ass. I mean, you got to know when to let it go. And that goes for men and women also. Just like the story I did previously before this one, where we had the woman who had her husband killed that was in the army. All three of them was in the army. So it's not just men killing women, women killing men also and setting them up. But still though, if you in this type of situation, you in an apartment, you ain't got none on our house, and this person have the energy, because you could use that energy to do what? Guess what? Go make something of yourself. Go work. Just because you got a record or you're a convicted felon does not mean that you can't better yourself. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's stars and that made themselves successful. You don't have to be a movie star or have fame, but you want to make something better yourself. But see, people can only give you what they have inside of them. So if they ain't about shit, they can't give you shit. So stop demanding stuff from people who can't do no better by you, because some folks just ain't gonna be nothing in life. That's what we really have to understand, because we could talk about these stories all day and night, but we have to understand that some of these people, this is what they are here to do. Kill. That's it. You got people that's gonna build, and then you got people that's going to destroy in this life. That's all you're going to have. Anyway, let me know what you think. And my condolences goes out to the Spellman family and also to Jerica and her 3 children. It's a sad thing. And then the 3-year-old, the 1-year-old, and then a 1-month-old. How in the hell do you kill children and then a 1-month-old? 1-month-old. Come on now. Anyway, let me know what you all think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And find somebody who will treat you right. If you can't do that, stay by yourself until you do. And if you don't, just go by yourself, period. At least you'll be able to live. I'm out.